One of the defining truths that I introduce in this book is that our society has a love affair with reason. It was born out of the Age of Enlightenment and the idea that we could reason our way through everything. And out of that Age of Enlightenment that began 500 years ago, the mind of Descartes and Rousseau, John Locke, Isaac Newton, these great thinkers then are the people that, in fact, formed the way we are today. And as a result of the Age of Reason, slowly but surely, we scaffolded our way out of the soul and into the mind and took up residence, more or less, between the jawbone and the top of our head. So that we fell madly in love with reason. And eventually we withdrew ourselves from any thought that had a soul. And therefore thoughts became more dense, i.e. more gravity. They became more grave and more serious. And any thought that had access to the soul became something we set aside. Now there are tremendous consequences to this, and that's that the access to the soul or to the mystical experience became that which was dismantled. So the great mystics, such as Teresa of Avila, John of the Cross, Francis of Assisi, their day was something that then was a matter of history. Once reason was born, and our love affair with reason was born, that shifted the manner in which we related to everything, that we then decided that God was a reasoning being, that for everything that happens to us there must be not just a reason but a logical reason. And then we took that and we applied that to health. And this is what I challenge in this book. You cannot reason with illness. You cannot reason with a crisis, because they are the most unreasonable things that will ever happen to you. And yet the entire therapeutic model is set up on not just reasoning, but using your head, your psychology, to reason with. And 9 out of 10 times, it's your psyche that's toxic. So now you're using your toxic psyche to heal. You're relying on the very instrument that is toxic to be your asset. This whole model is not functional, which is probably why so many people get so far into it, and at some point, the pain that they begin to experience is not just the pain of what got them sick, but a different type of pain emerges. It's a different type of crisis. It is a simultaneous spiritual crisis that emerges because some other force wakes up in them. It's an unnameable force that they don't recognize. This is good pain. This is not. This is the pain of the soul. Someone had to say that there is a narrow gate, a very narrow gate, that one has to cross. That the pain that people begin to experience is the longing to find this narrow gate, to cross it, and to say, I found you, God. That's what this book is about.